kitchen with my man Bryan, John, Pierre. What up, beautiful people? It's another beautiful day in Zamunda. It's your boy Polizzi, and we are in the kitchen with Polizzi. And today I got my main man Bryan, John, Pierre. You guys know that I like bringing people onto the show that I find interesting, that I think are making breakthroughs, a little different than the average human being. And Bryan, John Pierre is definitely one of those guys. Brother, what's up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Thank you for joining me today.
Absolutely.
He is a trainer here in the city of Atlanta. How long you been training?
This is year 2 and some change for me.
2 and some change?
I'm fairly new to the game.
Awesome, awesome. So where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Specifically Dunwoody, Georgia, which is on the north side. I went to high school here, middle school, elementary school. My parents still live in the same house that I grew up in. Haitian descent, first generation. Both my parents were born in Haiti.
Nice.
I do speak Creole, I speak English, a little Spanish. I play the musical instrument, play piano, play cello.
Well-rounded. Now, something that I like to do is have people on here that are interesting to me. I've been in the gym with you and watch how you work with everybody. You're at the gym every morning, what time?
5 o'clock, 5 to 10.
And it's faithful, like, where did that come from? Like, what's that work ethic?
I'm not even gonna lie and act like that was like I've had that since day one. I felt because I worked for myself, I didn't need I could wake up when I wanted to wake. And then somebody said the worst saying I've ever heard, it's been stuck with me ever since. How can you wake up after somebody who's making more money than you? Ever since then, I wake up at 3, I wake up at 4.
How long ago was that? That's been a
That was
while.
about a year and a half ago.
Heard it. Y'all writing this down. Please write this down. These are jewels. I want to go back into your early life a little bit. What were you like as a kid? Like, were you athletic? Were you always motivating? Because you're very motivating with your clients. You be getting on their ass.
Yeah.
How were you as a kid?
Really good kid, no smoking, no drinking, no staying out late doing dumb, crazy stuff. Very obedient to my parents. My mom's a very spiritual person. She's had a religion. She's the type to like pray if I get in trouble.
Right.
Or if I get a new car, my mom like prays over the car.
No whooping
I got whooping, yeah. No, I definitely got whooping. Yeah, they definitely put them hands on me. But after a certain while, I just got real like mature. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that maturity kind of stuck through.
So what was like your favorite sport in school?
I was a big basketball guy, man.
Yeah, you pretty tall. How tall are you?
6'4".
Okay.
I got into football just because my friends were into football.
Right.
Like I got my size kind of early.
Yeah.
And then I really stood out on the high school football field. I'm always around smaller people. So I felt like that's where my athleticism came. It taught me how to be a bigger dude and more athletic, which I feel like was pivotal as far as me getting a scholarship and making it pro.
You did get some time to...
Yeah, I got a small tick, nothing long, but I definitely got into a mini camp. So I played with Carolina. I played with a couple arena football teams. I played with the Georgia Force when they had an arena team, a UFL team. I bounced around. Football, to this day, I felt like it's made me who I am, but it's really more like the adversity, not the on-the-field stuff, the off-the-field.
You've done a lot, brother.
Yeah, man, I done a lot in a little bit of time.
How do you just feel about, I know we live in Atlanta, it's a lot of trainers out here, like how do you feel about the training world in Atlanta?
There's a huge market.
Right.
There's very few places in the States that you'd be able to say, all I do is train and you're successful. Well, everybody's got their own definition, but financially stable, your own spot, entrepreneur. But the Atlanta market to me, they don't know what they're doing, man.
Really?
I'm killing it right now.
Hey, I'm not...
And it's not even no cocky stuff. I'm waking up at 4:30. I'm not seeing that.
And he's here. I can vouch to that.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even consider what I'm doing a work ethic. It's just y'all are comparing me to people that have none. If you compare me to people that have work ethic, I think I fall in line with the rest of them.
So with that being said, is that what led you to get Trainer of the Month in Jezebel?
Jezebel? Maybe. I don't know. I didn't vote for myself. That's the clients, man. And I just bring that energy, man.
No, I see it.
You know what I'm saying?
Clients are walking out their building like, man, Bryan kicked my ass.
Yeah, man.
You don't let them fall short.
Absolutely.
You don't let them cheat themselves.
Unless I keep them on a straight path, they'll never get to where they want to go to begin with. The attention needs to be on the client. When you focus on that, you'll make more money, you can manage more people. This game is saturated. There are tens of thousands of trainers. if I'm eating this good and I'm saying it's easy, that's because there are a lot of lazy trainers. So
That bond has to be strong.
Strong. It starts with self.
Right.
If you lazy, they gonna be lazy. If you late, they late.
Right.
If you on your phone, they probably gonna be on their phone.
You're right. I think that's super important. That's going to be the make or break, I guess, from you getting more clients.
Absolutely. I really do this. Like, I'm not like part-time in there. I don't have
I can tell. That's why I wanted to talk to you. Because I'm like, man, dude is interesting. A lot of people want that, or they might even say they do that.
Do that. Put it on the gram, flex it.
Right.
We got ice. It's nothing where I'm directly like tearing anybody down.
Right.
This is just like a standard that should be upkept with self. They don't have the motivation. They come and express that to me. Open up their story. How much do you know about her? When does she break, and then you take her to the next step? These cats don't even know their client's last name. They don't know where they work. They don't know what they drive. They don't know their spouse. That's how you crack in there. It ain't about squats, lunges, and dips and all that other stuff. All they know is, hey, come in, lunge, squat. They can go get that anywhere.
It's interesting you said you know all these things about your client. Hey, young trainers, take heed. But it's like now I can go buy that client a gift card from her favorite restaurant.
Absolutely.
And I seen you doing stuff like that on your Instagram. Y'all gotta check out his Instagram. We're gonna put the information. It's gonna be somewhere. You do all your video editing, right?
Yeah. I taught myself how to do videography, photography. I just learned on YouTube.
See, that to me is like, some people just wanted more.
Yeah.
Like, taught yourself this, taught yourself that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you've done a lot of things in your young life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I come from a world where it's like, everybody don't get a trophy, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't get participation trophies. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that, you know what I'm saying? The people that work the hardest always end up a little right here. The people that worked a little bit hard, they worked here, and then the people that didn't do shit, they ended up back here, you know what I'm saying? So,
and that's where they belong, in the back or in the side.
but we gotta get them there, bro. We gotta get, well, you know what I'm saying?
They gotta get them there.
Yeah, that's true.
See, you wanna save the world.
I do.
And I used to be that person, I will promise you. But nobody listens until you are in a position for them to respect what you say. But if somebody rolls up in a certain whip, or they live a certain life, or they live in a certain house, they automatically assume what that person is doing.
Right.
So maybe they should listen. You see how daily habits are the reason why you're successful or not successful, especially in training.
Advice for these young trainers that's coming up. Say they just getting out of school. Or I seen you had an intern the other day.
More people start really like just accepting where they're at and their truths, and understanding vulnerability is okay, and allowing people to come in and either aid them, assist them, or give them guidance. And if they don't, cast them a middle finger and keep it moving. Training is just like 1% of who I am. Be it like a personal brand. I'm teaching them how to think on their own.
You know we can't be in the kitchen without some juice, so hold on. We got a little blue lemonade. This is actually not a juice, so this is a lemonade. So this is full of lemon water, blue-green algae, and agave. So the blue-green algae is good for like just repairing the body. A lot of athletes drink this, fighters, runners. It's good for your joints, you know what I mean? It's just good for repair, and it's full of protein too. Blue-green algae is very high in protein, so it's just something good to drink like after a good workout, you know what I mean? So cheers. Thank you, Juice Atlanta. We appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome. I love your principles. I love the way you think, and I love your work ethic, man. So
Absolutely. Come check out this gym once it's open.
Oh yeah, and my man is opening up a gym.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Shout out to PT Cross Training for having me though.
We PT.
Hosting me and giving me that opportunity to train here. But I'm opening my own studio. It's called Misfit Health Club. We're focusing on nutrition, training, and recovery. And it's spelled MISCFITATL on Instagram. What we're doing is not offered in any other location in Atlanta, better yet, the nation.
And how they find you on social media?
Instagram, B_JEANPIERR. Instagram.
Y'all heard it, man. This is Bryan, Pierre. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks, man.